Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, Spirit saying that you had to understand and learn to pick your battles wisely. Okay, when to draw your sword and when just to lay it down, right? Because this was almost like a distraction. Like, let me keep fighting. I want you to keep fighting over here so you don't see what's going on over here, right? That's why we always say choose your battles wisely because you never ever know. If you come in with a lot of chaos, something I've realized over the years, there's something else that you don't want me to see. There's something else going on. Because while you fighting over here, look, there's another net. I'm monitoring spirits. This could be a spiritual battle, right? And somebody's always wanting you to fight this battle. You're like, I'm putting my sword down. I'm not doing this, okay? All right, y'all, let's get a prayer. Somebody's upset because you figured this out, too. Okay, y'all remember how I said that people are angry because you won't fight with them physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You won't do this. You just shut it down. So it's like whatever they're trying to get away with, it's not working. Okay? Beloved ancestor spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. Somebody really, really pegged you for an idiot. Okay, they thought you was dumb and you didn't know what was going on. Okay, but let me just tell you about somebody's silence. They can be deadly sometimes because if I'm silent and I ain't saying anything, that's when you need to be worried because I know a whole lot more than I am leading on with a situation, right? And somebody don't understand how much knowledge you do have, okay, about a certain situation. And that's why you chose to lay your sword down. You was like, nah, that's your battle. You got to fight that, not me. I'm not, this don't even concern me. You can try to make it about me, but that's not the case. That's not the truth. Ooh, that's deep. Okay. All right, y'all. Listen now. Let's get to it. Tell me about choosing you. About the past. Because, see, somebody is, it's a mystery to them. They want to remain a mystery, but it's not a mystery to you. Okay? You know who was celebrating. You know who was sitting at that table. Even though they're all trying to hide and scatter like roaches right now. Mm-mm. See, you can leave that table, but your energy's still there. Somebody don't understand this. Okay? And you have been patient every moon cycle. You know something's been going on. You know who's been involved in everything else. Okay? Processing your feelings all the way through this. And like having that poker face, right? And you're just seeing and you're like, oh, okay. Let me take a mental note. Let me not say anything. Okay? Because you know the higher powers are stepping in here. Because somebody's a liar. They're not telling the truth. And somebody don't want to cut their losses. Because they're still invested in whatever this is. But they don't know that you know what they're invested in. Is that? I hope that's making sense. Okay, something about this. This is like somebody lying to you and telling you they cut the past off, but that's a lie. They're still actually dealing with the past, and you can feel this energy, and you're just sitting here, and you're just being quiet. You're not saying anything. But you're watching things unfold in their life, and they got all these blockages, and this is happening. That's, but it's because they're lying about still being connected to the past, okay? But see, they don't understand that energy's still there. So until they cut this energy off, they're always gonna have delays, problems, because spirit's never gonna give you your blessings whenever you were supposed to leave the past in the past, right? Then people, places, and things can't go with you. Okay? Very, very significant. And see, you sitting in stillness, and somebody sitting over here and they can barely breathe. They're like, oh, Well, I hope they don't know, but the energy's there. I know you still sitting at that table with them. Because somebody is not doing a reflection here. Yeah. Uh-huh. This is somebody I always want to be out and be seen and doing stuff. And it's like, you need to go sit your ass down, okay? And go ground yourself. And show yourself some self-love here, because I'm telling you, you're going to learn the same way I did, how I had to choose my battles, because there's no harmony where somebody's at. It's constant chaos. Something about this and they ain't got no strength. Also, let me tell you something. Somebody here that sent a chaotic spell to you, their life is flipped upside down. Okay, because they wanted to keep on doing something here and causing chaos, and now they can't get out of this shit. Love spell in reverse, and your beloved ancestors pulled up and said, "This is not your conflict." So somebody possibly wanted to keep doing love work on you, and doing this and doing that, trying to stop whatever's going on. Honey, somebody got so much chaos, and the universe. You working with the universe, and the universe sees what's going on. Ooh, wee. Look, you're having faith. You've had your awakening, okay? And yeah, because you're not the karmic in the situation. You've already evolved, okay? And somebody is staying stuck, possibly with a karmic feminine energy, but they're telling you they didn't cut somebody off. That's a lie, okay? Because this is not real love. And you possibly don't moved on, and you're just sitting here and you're like, whatever. Somebody's not in this bliss energy. Somebody's death magic backfired. Somebody's voodoo backfired, like I said. And it's tearing their ass up. All this confusion. Because you over here in this self-love energy. And you letting that tower fall. That's why I said, like, you already done passed your test. You already knew what was going on. You just had to choose your battles wisely. Because it's like this. Why am I going to fight for you if you're not fighting for me? And sometimes fighting for each other, there is going to be some kind of conflict when I'm standing up for you. And yes, shit may not look good or whatever, but you know what? I'm going to show up for you. And are you showing up for me behind the scenes the same way that I'm showing up for you? Because I ain't finna let nobody talk down on you or your name or anything like that if I fuck with you, right? Something about this. Somebody don't reciprocate the energy. And you like, well, fuck it then. All that love I'm showing you, I'm gonna show myself. Cause I know you back over here dealing with this Jezebel and this lustful ass energy, and your money's in reverse, and you wonder why. Cause you're still connected to some slut bucket here. Okay, something about yeah, somebody over here is still connected over here to this thing over here, and their money's in reverse, and they're trying to figure out why. That's why. Okay, and you know it. So you're like choosing your battles wisely. You like, fuck it then. Listen. I heard tell Krusty Panties to come get you. And then why the travel card come out? Okay, y'all cannot. Listen. My husband started laughing when I said Krusty Panties. Okay, y'all, look dirty here, okay? Somebody lusting after something. This could be somebody look they look bad as hell, okay? Fine. But them panties is crusty. Okay, something's going on. Listen. And somebody done some traveling and done went and seen somebody and doing something here, and you're like, now they're obsessed with you. You ain't got no animosity. You like, go over there with crusty panties. I don't care. You ain't got no animosity. You're over here, you're the rising star. You just minding your damn business. And now somebody's mad because you did not go chase after them, y'all. That's what this is. And I just heard somebody say, VG, if you would have seen what kind of zoo animal he chose, you'd know why I didn't go check. Collective, I ain't doing this with y'all today. You said zoo animal. What you mean zoo animal? Listen now. Yeah, there's a change here. And see, somebody got the flying monkeys. This could even be that office relationship, okay? Somebody was having an affair with somebody at work, and You knew this, but you just kept your mouth shut, and now somebody's occupation is in jeopardy, okay? And it's like, this is, or something happened, right? And this is what happened, and it's like, okay. Yeah, somebody went and got a reading, Divine Feminine. And now they want to blame you because they're like, well, you're the reason that this happened, and this is the reason that. No, the reason that that shit happened at work is because you was fucking crusty panties, okay? And then she got your ass fired. Okay, something about this? I don't know. Okay? And this has got something to do with the past too. And somebody that you was dealing with and maybe a past job. Say you and a partner work together at the same place, and yeah, somebody was having affairs with multiple people there, okay? And you could be finding this out. Somebody forfeited their destiny here. The community knows this. They see why you moved on too. And now somebody's stuck in bondage, okay? And I guess Krusty Panties ain't answering the phone, and now somebody's concerned because somebody can't get somebody on the phone. They probably done blocked them, okay, and done moved on to the next boss that's in charge, okay? And you're sitting over here unbothered. This could be a cycle for somebody. They sleep with people at work. 1111. This karmic masculine because he's a thief. What I say the other day, y'all? So you ain't finna fight with him. You like, listen, every job you get, you sleeping with everybody? You don't even know these people. What are you doing? Yeah, okay, y'all. Ooh, child. Y'all, this should be cracking me up sometimes. Okay, let's close this out, Spirit. So, okay, look, I just heard Krusty Panties is pregnant. She don't know which coworker it belongs to, and now somebody may be getting a call. Okay, and somebody is in this Two of Swords energy trying to blind everybody. Okay, yeah. Yeah, somebody here that they just trying to move to calmer waters, okay? And they don't know what to do. This Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of corruption going on at this company or something here. Okay. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Somebody was over here celebrating too, child. Listen. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now somebody over here, they was juggling something. They didn't get this position, the higher commitment or something. And now Krusty Panties is pregnant. And they don't know who the baby daddy is at the co-workers. Yeah, something about this. Okay. Yeah. I heard the dates ain't adding up. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, she's not being protected because whatever she was doing here. Yeah, confirmation. Backstab, betrayal, lies, like all kind of stuff. And she's causing all kinds of confusion. She could have left the state and moved after she got pregnant. That's going to be very significant. And now something has happened here, and something's coming full circle, y'all, okay? And somebody could be getting a call saying, listen, I think you're the father. Okay, something about, y'all, my phone rang. You know where it was from? North Carolina. Somebody could have went to North Carolina, okay? And this person is pregnant, and now something's going on here. And now somebody going to have to call somebody and let them know that, yeah, the dates ain't adding up. This is a whole office affair, and somebody's picking their battles wisely, child. Okay, y'all, that's what I got for you.